Hello, 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 Sagittarians. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Patty, and I am here to do your intuitive tarot for the 19th through the 25th of October. We're coming to the end, you guys. Can you believe that? I can't. Wow, I just can't believe it. And we're still in the Mars retrograde, more than halfway through. And then we also now are going to get into a Mercury retrograde and all kinds of things going on with planets. So crazy, crazy times. The end of the month here, it is going to be crazy, crazy times. Let me tell you. If you haven't seen I'm moving this back, sorry. If you haven't seen my video on the new moon and the rest of the month for the retrograde and all that good stuff, it is now out there and on uploaded. And so you can watch that. I would strongly, if you're having conflicts and stuff, maybe watch it for some tools and tips to help you get through. For those of you who are brand new, I do a lot of empath videos. I also do spiritual guidance and coaching and that kind of thing. And if you go on, what am I thinking here? I'm doing an empath on the 24th, of live empath event on the 24th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the west coast of the United States. I did it early just in case people all over the world would like to watch it. It will be recorded, so you guys can watch it later if you miss it. Oh, and the news down below, if you subscribe and you hit the bell, you'll be notified for dailies. Yes, I'm doing dailies now. Little 1-minute excerpts of just inspiration. It's going to be one oracle, one card for the theme for the day to help you get through. Maybe if you need a little lift up or something like that, or just like, what should I focus on today? You know, that kind of thing. And then also, lastly, is I have a Facebook group. So I'm trying to build a group so people have a safe place to go, ask questions, comments, share stories, and that kind of stuff. And if you want to hear my hoo-hoo stories, I'll tell you my hoo-hoo stories. Everybody's like, what do you mean by hoo-hoo? I have a lot of supernatural stuff in my life. So not so much lately. So it's just, I think my mind has been too busy trying to learn this travel stuff. I'm a travel agent now by day. So if you travel, there's a lot of restrictions and stuff. I can help you out with that, knowing where to find them if you want to find them yourself and all that kind of stuff too. So let's go with this. So we're 19th through the 25th. If we can get into this, please. The energies for the 19th through the 25th for the Sagittarians, please. I have the number, well, I actually have the number 4 out, and then also follow the leader. I'd like to see if there's another energy, please. Okay. Wow, this seems to be a popular, I think all 3 of them had it tonight. And I have shuffled, before coming on, I've shuffled them again because I just got done doing Leo. So we have the first card out. This is very popular. It seems like the same cards are coming up, and it's because the planets are not moving. Everything is moved. The energies are very slow. Energies are changing very, very slowly. That's sort of a good thing right at this point because everything's in conflict. Everything is in conflict. Sometimes conflict can be a good thing depending on how you handle it. How you articulate and how you communicate through that. So that could be a really good thing, conflict, but sometimes conflict, people don't know how to handle themselves, articulate properly, so it creates more animosity or arguments or fights and things like that. So anyway, so we have the number, well, it says 40, but it's actually in numerology 4. And we're doing the follow the leader. Follow the leader. This means that it could be you be the leader, or maybe somebody needs to follow you. Maybe there's something that you need direction on, or somebody else needs direction on that they need to have better understanding and clarity to that, just so you know. And then also, too, the number 4 is about setting boundaries or being stable in some way. So this might be somebody's needing to learn how to set boundaries, or maybe you need to learn how to set boundaries. Sometimes we forget and we let people walk over us. That might be another energy for your week, to something to think about. And then also we have the spark. Now the spark is about it could be love, It could be a spark of energy. It could be a spark of something you enjoy doing, something that you want to do, something you have a desire to do. But because the number 7, it says 34, but it's 7 in numerology, is about ambition and potential. So there is potential of something that you really, really want to start, what you want to do, or for somebody. And then 2, this would make sense. So if you're actually needing to show somebody, or somebody showing you about maybe a passion, a hobby, a sport, or relationship, or how to communicate in a relationship, how to grow your relationship, how to put a new spark in your relationship, that kind of thing happening. And then the other thing too is the moonlight. Moonlight has to do about doubting our intuition. So double guessing ourselves when we really don't have to. We really want to look into making sure we understand that our intuition is sort of like our guide. So a lot of people say, well, I'm glad I didn't go with my intuition. Actually, even if the outcome might have been negative at the moment, there was supposed to be a learning experience in that. So in all reality, you should be following your intuition. It's sort of like animals with that fight or flight. They just know. That's your intuition. You just know. That's like being an empath. And I'm highly intuitive, sometimes too much. So anyway, so there's a way that maybe somebody is actually thinking about wanting to do something they desire, or a person that they're trying to, if you're dating and a guy trying to go after, or a girl trying to go after a guy. Girls should not go after guys. Guys are the hunters, but that's for another story, another time. Anyway, so that might be, just something. But there is definitely there is a shifting of movement here, a shifting of shifting of cards. There is a shifting of cards. Let me tell you, my reading, oh my gosh, my last reading, I had double devils, double 2 of swords, and double 9 of pentacles. I was like, what is going on with Leos? It's crazy. It was crazy, crazy. Anyway, so this is for Sagittarius. So we're talking about Sagittarius now. All right, so let's get going here. So you're needing the energies from the 9th to the 25th, please. So when I look at these cards and, because they're like, what is she looking at? What is she doing? I'm looking at the cards, asking information. Is there anything about the cards that I should be looking at, should be standing out? Is there anything that you would like to point out to me on these cards? And the only thing I heard was spiraling. Something's spiraling. If you look at the earth or the moon there, something's spiraling. There's like a little spot and it's going around, and it's spiraling. Now, whether that's spiraling down, whether that's just spiraling and staying in one spot, it's like, I'm not quite sure. If it's spiraling and staying in one spot, that means that somebody's sort of stuck. So we'll find out. And maybe that's where a leader needs to come in. That leader could be a mentor, a teacher, could be a psychologist, could be, and is that for you, or is that you to somebody? Yeah, you have the world. Excuse me, that's not the world. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Sorry, I had some downloads. This is the Wheel of Fortune, excuse me. Wheel of Fortune. I was listening to somebody and I don't want to bring that information out yet quite, unless that's what they want me to do. So the world, and if it was the world and the universe could be yours. Also, the Wheel of Fortune, the choices are yours, the decisions are yours, and you have the opportunity. There is, again, about learning. And on this card, they're having me look at the cow in the corner, in the right-hand corner, about learning. And also the lion is also learning, but they had me looking at the cow for some reason. So there is a lot about learning. Something is going on about learning something either new, relearning something. having to do like continuing education for something. I don't know who that's for. And again, you know, not everything is going to resonate, but just so you know, as an empath, an intuitive empath, there's going to be a lot of energies in my readings. It's not just one, and this is how it's going to be, and this is just for one person. No, I got so many people coming in or things coming in my head that it'll switch up. It's like, what is she talking about? Oh, but that was, so I'll always say, you know, for this energy, for this person, because it could be several people. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, very, very independent. Somebody who knows about their finances, know how to manage their finances, an earthly thing. This is something that she or he has it all put together on an earthly basis, who is, you know, they're getting their stuff together financially. They may have a house, they may have the things that they're getting their levels that they're growing in. And yeah, so this person is good. This is I don't know what this person in relation quite yet is to you. Let's see what's going to go on with that. So that we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is sort of an offering, a creative offering, and a message of like, okay, you know, what's sort of going on here? What do we have to offer? What do we have to grow from? What do we have, you know, of the heart, matters of the heart, and also the mind. So our heart thinks, or our mind thinks from our heart. So we've got Cups, we've got Pentacles. Seems like that there's an opportunity. I'll be surprised if the aces don't pop up here. Yeah. Again, more money. Money. Somebody's very materialistic. Nine of Pentacles. So somebody's really making it. Somebody is really on their way. And I sort of think that this is more of an offering. I think the Page of Cups is a message that maybe somebody is going to be giving another person something to do in relation to work, into relation to the career, relation to money, maybe a venture, maybe, you know, coming together as a partner. But it has to do with your future in your financial part. So if that's for somebody. We'll see if there's any other energies that come up here, but somebody's pretty set and somebody's going to be sort of mentoring. And you know, that's a really good thing, because if you are a business owner, or if you have been, or if you're very creative and you're sort of at the top of your game in whatever you do, to help someone else come up in that same thing, what a rewarding thing. So I'm an entrepreneur, and I bought my business in 2004. I've had a company in Japan. But the thing is that if I wouldn't have had those mentors, I would have never gotten up the ladder to be an entrepreneur. So that's a really, really good thing. And maybe that's where this spark is coming from. You know, there's a lot of free resources out there. The divine's your source, quote unquote, but there's a lot of resources out there for you in getting a business started, especially if you're a minority. There's a lot. I could teach a class on that. Anyway, so we have the Lovers card out next for another energy. This may resonate with some of you there. So Lovers, and then also Victory. So we have the Six of Wands, which is the Victory. Six of Wands is about making it, doing it, sort of doing it on your own, sort of patting yourself on the back, sort of a, you know, one-man show kind of thing that has done it. And maybe this is something that you're working on with your relationship. This is for resonate with somebody, but not everybody. That you are working on your relationship and you're making progress. And you're maybe learning some roles and role playing and things like that there in your relationship. But this is something you desire, you want. So don't second guess yourself. If you're going into a relationship, don't second guess yourself. Just go for it. Go for it. Charge. Yeah. Don't hesitate, because that's where you start questioning yourself, and then things sort of fall apart, because the divine works through intuition, and that's what he wants for you. He wants your life. to have good and all the good things to come to you, your heart's desires and everything. So um, don't, your intuition, that's the biggest thing for this next week. Don't double question it, is what I'm going to say. Just don't double question your intuition, and you'll be off on the right foot a lot better. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So we have a new lover's energy here. So I'd like a little more clarification on this lover's energy. We have somebody with a very money oriented for another energy. We have very money oriented. They're very successful. They're doing very well. They're going to help somebody else, or somebody's going to help them to educate them, to grow them. But there is a spark here. There is a spark here. So what is it with this couple? Please clarify the couple. Is this a new energy? Is this a new love? Is this something that's freshly starting? Is this... Ooh, too many cards. Too many cards. I'll take the bottom two. Thank you. And this one. Oh, okay. Well, I'm asking for clarity on this couple, right? And so we know that they're working on having some, or somebody in the relationship is working on the victory, working on it really, really hard, and we see that. But we have the Five of Cups. So for this couple, it's been a real struggle because somebody there is sort of on the, I hate to say, pessimistic side or negative side. So they focus in on all the issues and problems, sort of make drama. And rather than stopping that and thinking on the positive, because it's for this person who has been coming to victory and trying to make it all happen, it has been a lot of hard work. Lot of hard work. For this person who is negative, or actually not looking at the positive, they are working hard on themselves. They're really working hard on themselves. And rather than focusing on the positive things that happen, they focus on the negative. So the negative energies are more of a power thing for them rather than a positive thing. So you really want to start focusing in on the positive for whoever that is. And it is hard work to do that. That is hard work. But if you don't, you're going to stay depressed. You're going to stay down. Your energies are going to be low. Your vibrations are going to be low. And it's a really struggle to lift those energies and vibrations up. It takes a lot more energy, and it takes a lot more of lifting. Say, maybe your energy to lift your vibrations and energies up is saying nature. So for this person though, nature ain't just going to cut it. They're going to have to maybe do nature, music. They're really going to have to think. They're going to have to get away from toxic people. This is going to be really hard work in this relationship, whoever this is, because it's creating a strain. One person is supporting, you can do this, you can get through this, I know you can think positive, I know you can do this, but the other person's like, I don't know. It's almost victim blaming kind of thing. Yeah, struggle. And one person's having a real hard time, because I think there's something really heavy weighing on somebody's mind, and that's why the negative, it's draining, and so they're getting tired and more and more tired, and it's like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And so this is when definitely it's time to follow the leader. It's really time to take that energy and do a complete transformation, a 180. You need help with that, though. You can't do it alone. You have to have somebody support to help you to do that. And it does take a spiritual connection. This is the highest spiritual card, Hierophant. So it's asking you to take everything aside, put it aside. And this is where the moons and the everything comes in. I can't show all 4 cards, but this is where this all comes in. It's a pattern. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a pattern here. And this pattern is very destructive to yourself. or maybe even the people around you. If that's for you, I don't know if it's for somebody coming towards you. It's a very destructive pattern. And so the divine is saying the only way you're going to be able to make this and get through this is by actually meditating, praying, or, looking on me. Put your eyes on me is pretty much it. And that's pretty much the way it is. Put your eyes on me. Make sure that you get through that. And then, too, that will be, it'll be quicker. It'll be easier. And you'll be a lot more at joy rather than happiness. You don't want happiness. You want joy. Joy is actually internal. Happiness is external and circumstantial kind of thing. All right, so I'm going to do a little 3-card. There isn't a whole lot. There's the Lovers here. Somebody's having troubles. But let's see if there's anything else for our single people out here for relationships for the next week, for the 19th through the 25th. Let's see if there's any love connections or anything in relation to love coming your way for the 19th through the 25th. All right. I'm doing 3 cards. Oh, see, here we go again. More spirituality. Okay, let me see. I have a funny feeling I'll know what card is going to come up. Let me just see. Bottom card. What's the bottom card? Okay. So we had Temperance is the first card, very much about balance, spiritual balance, earthly balance, coming together. Everything's working all together. We have the Hangman, which is extremely insightful and spiritual about the divine. And then we have Judgment. Boom, 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 boom. So we have these 3 cards. And these are all major arcanas. So this is a very, very strong energy. There is something very, very strong either coming towards somebody or going away from somebody, is in pertaining to a relationship. It was balanced there for a while, but it seems like that whatever is either coming or going away, the balance sort of shifted. So somebody's a little bit more spiritual. The other person is not. Somebody is more earthly. So something is coming to an end. It may come back together. It may not. The other thing too is because when you look at Judgment, we have not only balance when it comes to Judgment. There's like paperwork and all that kind of things in relation to that. So I don't know, unfortunately, if this is coming to a person or going away, or somebody doesn't even know about this yet, that maybe this is an ending of a relationship. There was balance, just something's off, something's not quite right spiritually, and it's not sure. Maybe this paperwork is either changing. I got 2 energies here. Thank you. So 2 energies just came through, and they're basically saying one of these energies is balance. It has turned to spirituality, which is a really good thing, and is going to end up in marriage. The other relationship is they're balanced. Somebody went to the spiritual, their faith, their beliefs in God, that kind of thing, and the other person couldn't handle it and is out. So I've got 2 energies. Thank you for that. So I'm not sure who that's for, who that resonates with, but that's what that's all about today. Good thing though, you know what? It's better to cut your ties early and move on, or it's better to know. But you know what? You can always turn people around. You can always change. They have to want to change, not you want to change them, because that doesn't work. It doesn't last. I worked in chemical dependency too long to know you got to let them get to the rock bottom, and then they're ready to change. Then it's successful. Then it is successful. All right. Sagittarians, this is your reading for the week of 19th to the 25th. Now, I do have, if you look on the channel on the 24th of October at 9 a.m. live for empaths, or not even empaths, the life of an empath. And if you have abilities or awakenings that are happening, you have questions and things like that, I am going to leave the chat open while I do discuss all the different things that can sort of make you think you're going nuts when you're really not as an empath. So that will be on the 24th at 9 a.m. Please join us. Subscribe if you would like. Hit the notification or the bell and it'll notify you that it's live. And then too, I have daily readings now, 1-minute readings for when you wake up and you want some inspiration kind of thing. That is daily from Monday through Saturday. If you subscribe and hit the bell, that'll get notified. And then too, I have Facebook. And the Facebook is now not Facebook page. It's a Facebook group where you can come in and we can chat, hang out, that kind of thing. You can share your stories. You can also ask questions because I definitely do follow up with everybody's comments and everything like that. So I would love for you guys to show up there. But make sure you subscribe, share with your friends. I need more people on my channel. But anyway, I'm new. So anyway, I hope that you do join us on the lives. I will be doing lives twice a month about either the retrograde, the full moons, the new moons, that kind of thing. And then at least one on empaths or abilities, your supernatural abilities, divine given abilities, discernment and that kind of thing, clairvoyance and all that kind of stuff. All right. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry you came in at the end, but I will be back next week. And you can always come on in any sign. You don't have to come on your own sign too, but glad you are here. Thank you for popping in. And see you on Saturday at 9 a.m. if you want to watch the empaths. And I will be doing, I don't know who I'm doing next, but this is until the 25th, and I'll see you on the 26th. I'm tired. It's been a long day today. All right, Sagittarians, take care, and you guys have a great week.